Hello everyone, welcome back to your favorite English channel on YouTube, Breaking the Barriers. I, Arpit, today is present in front of you with another interesting video on CBSE Class 10th writing section, that is analytical paragraph writing. Now what is this analytical paragraph writing? Analytical, analytical paragraph writing is introduced in your CBSE syllabus this year, 2020-21, the current running academic year. So we'll go through this analytical paragraph writing, and after this video, you will be able to solve the writing section part where you are asked questions on this particular paragraph writing style. So without wasting any time, let's move ahead. But before I start the video, I would request you all to please subscribe my channel, and if you like the video, then hit the like button. When you subscribe the channel and you like the video, I feel really amazing and I really feel motivated that whatever content I am making, you all are appreciating it. Help me grow my channel, and I will keep on providing you with these informative videos. So let's begin. So analytical paragraph writing means you write a paragraph on some content which is already given to you. You will be provided with some data. You have to analyze the data, interpret the data, understand the data, and then you have to write on that particular data. Now that particular data will be given to you in the form of a diagram, a graph, anything like a bar diagram, a pie chart, a line graph, anything like that, that I will show you in the coming part of the video. We'll go ahead with the explanation first, that what is this analytical paragraph writing. So follow the cursor on the screen. This form of writing is used to interpret the facts presented in the form of a table, graph, or a chart. You will be provided with some data. On the basis of table, chart, graph, pie chart, bar diagram, and on the basis of the data that is provided to you through these particular figures, you have to write a paragraph. A graph or chart is a visual stimulus to depict the data. Data interpretation requires an analysis and comparison of the given facts and drawing conclusions based on the given data. So what is a graph or a chart? It is a visual stimulus, means the data will be present to you in visual form, and then you have to interpret the data, you have to analyze the data, you have to understand the data based on the given facts, and then you have to draw a conclusion. Now you will draw your conclusion, or you will tell whatever you know or whatever you understand about the data which is present in front of you in the form of a paragraph. That is known as analytical paragraph writing. Okay, let's move ahead. What is analysis? See here where I am pointing the cursor. Analysis is detailed examination of the elements or structure of something. When you examine, when you understand the structure or the elements of some particular thing which is given to you, that is known as analysis. हम लोग कहते हैं ना, चलो एनालाइज करते हैं, चलो समझते हैं कि ये है क्या, चीजों को समझना, उसी को हम एनालिसिस कहते हैं. लेट्स मूव अहेड. तो ये इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है where I am pointing the cursor. According to the reduced syllabus of CBSE for the academic year 2020-21, students, you should be aware of this thing, that for this year, due to this pandemic situation, the CBSE has reduced the syllabus to 70%. 30% of things they have excluded. And due to that, this question will now be of 5 marks with a word limit of 100 to 120 words. Originally or generally, this question comes for 10 marks with a word limit of 150 to 200 words. But as they have reduced the syllabus, so that is why now this question for this year, 2021, this academic year, this question will be of 5 marks, word limit 100 to 120 word, that means approx 1 page. Now what is the format? See the last line of this slide. Introduction, body, conclusion. This is how you write the analytical paragraph. The first 2-3 lines will be the introduction para, then you will write the body. The body could be divided into 1 or 2 paragraphs according to your need, and the last 3 or 4 lines will be the concluding line. See on your screen, you can see various type of diagrams. These type of bar diagrams, line diagrams. See this where I'm pointing the cursor. This is a bar diagram. Then here, right hand side, when I'm pointing the cursor, this is the table. Then below you can see examples of this is the line diagram and this is the mixture of bar and line diagram. And the last one here at the extreme right lower corner where I'm pointing the cursor, this is the pie chart diagram. Now through these diagrams you are given a data. आपको इस डेटा को समझना है and then you have to write paragraphs or text on the basis of the data that you get in front of you. This is what analytical paragraph writing is. Now see the first diagram which is here in front of you. It is a diagram on the cookie shop and the data is given to you from 2003 to 2005 and this is the data of income. 2003 3 bars are given, 2004 3 bars are given, 2005 3 bars are given. They have various colors and see at the right corner the colors express something which is mentioned here, like the blue color expresses total revenue, the purple color expresses total expenses and the green color expresses profit or loss. And then see there are two axes. जो नीचे का डेटा होता है we call it x axis and the data which is vertical we call it the y axis. Here they have given some amount. Now this amount is the amount of income because it is written on the top of the paragraph, sorry, on the top of the chart. So let's see. Total revenue for 2003 was somewhere around $82,000, out of which total expenses was somewhere around $58,000 and total profit or loss was $25,000. Now how will you calculate? Expenses is 82 and sorry, revenue is 82 and expenses is 55. So 82 minus 55, what do you get? When you minus 82 from 55, you get 27. So $27,000 is the profit for the year 2003. Then if we compare this to 2004, the revenue was somewhere around same 84 or we can take 85. Expenses was 60. So 85 minus 60, it becomes your 25,000 and that $25,000 is here, which is again the profit. Understood? So previous year profit was 25, this year profit also was 25, but in 2005 the revenue is also less, the expenses have increased and that is why the profit is less. So by studying this data I can see that 2005 there was some decline in sales and that is why there is decline in profit as compared to 2003 and 2004 where situations were stagnant. So I can say from 2003 to 2004 there was no growth. The situation was same. But if we compare 2004 to 2005, there is loss. Clear? This is how I have studied the data of this paragraph. Now on the basis of what I have studied, जो भी details मैंने अभी assume करी, समझी, वही मुझे एक paragraph में लिखनी है. तो पहला paragraph इसका कैसा हो सकता है? This particular bar diagram or graph shows us the details of a cookie shop. The details include the revenue, the profit and the expenses, and this is an income graph or income diagram. This could be my first para. Then the second para I will explain these things. Third para I will give the conclusion. My conclusion explanation in the second para, everything that is there mentioned in the data, and then the last para I will write. So we can conclude that the cookie shop is not doing that well because 2003 2004 there is no growth, but from 2003-4 to 2005 the profit margins reduced and that is why we can say the profit margin has decreased and the shop needs some measures to again rectify these things and to get the business in a particular momentum or speed. This is how we'll write a paragraph. You will be given one particular diagram and on the basis of that you will write. So to explain it further, I will go on with the next slide. How to write an analytical essay. What are the basic things that you should Remember, first, understand the objective of an analytical essay. What is the objective? You have to give detailed explanation of the data. You have to analyze it and give a theory for that. Second is decide what you want to write about. It will be depending on the amount of data, type of data that is provided to you through the graph. Third is thesis statement. What are thesis? Thesis means that the research you do. Now, if I go back to the previous slide, that details that 2005 for the first diagram, 2005 is not as profitable as 4 and 3. How do we come to this conclusion? When we have done research on this particular data. So you have to provide the thesis in your writing. Thesis is nothing but research. Focus on the quality and not on the quantity. Find supporting evidence and make an outline. Evidence you will get from the data only. There you have been given the everything like the details, the profit margins, the expenses, everything. Write the introduction, body paragraphs, quote or paraphrases, and conclusion. This I have already discussed. Beginning and endings of paragraphs and sentences are good places to use quotations. Proofread your essay for spelling or grammar mistake because your marks will be deducted for that. Make sure that all characters, titles, places, etc. are spelled correctly. So these are the things that you have to keep in mind while you are writing an analytical paragraph. So if you have watched the video this far, that means you are quite serious about learning how to write analytical essay or paragraph. So let's make it more interesting by showing you all a solved example. See, this is a solved example. Suppose this is your line or graph diagram, which is there at the bottom of the screen, and you have to write an analytical paragraph on this. How will you write? See, I have shown it in this particular slide. Now, what is this? First, we'll see the diagram. Percentage of total music sales by method. How do music companies sell their music? One blue line is for live streaming, red line is for downloads, and green line is when you purchase CD and you listen to it. The x-axis, the one which is horizontal at the end, shows you various years 2011 to 2018, and the y-axis which shows you the percentage sale is from 0 to 60%. So let's study this. 2011, the CD sales was somewhere around 55, and from there it is continuously declining, and when it reached 2018 it is somewhere close to 26 or 28, we can say. Okay, now we study the red line, the downloads. It was somewhere around 35% in 2011, and it peaked, that means it was maximum in the year 2014, and then it again declined, and now right now it is 2018, it is somewhere around 30%. Now we study the live streaming. It is very popular these days, everybody is live streaming. 2011 it was somewhere around 5%, and since then it is continuously increasing, and 2018 it has reached 40 or 42%, we can say. So this is the data. We have studied it, we have analyzed it, that what is going on here. Now how will we write it in the form of a paragraph? See here from the top of the slide from the beginning. The graph illustrates trends in music buying habits between 2011 and 2018. It presents three different methods: streaming, downloading, and buying CDs. This is the first part of your format, that is the introductory part. Okay? You only introduced what is there in this particular graph. Second para, overall both downloads and physical sales of music have steadily declined. Now from here we have started explaining, or we have started analyzing what we have studied in the diagram or graph. This is what you have to do. Okay? Download physical sales are declining. This we can see here. See whether we go to the red line downloads or green line physical sale, it is always declining, and downloads are declining after 2014. The latter means the one which came later. See here, downloads and physical. So which come later? Physical. So the CD slumped in 2011 while the downturn for the former began 2014. means the CDs are slumping or going down since 2011, but downloads का downfall कब start हुआ? After 2014. देखो जो ग्राफ में है वही यहाँ पे हम लिख रहे हैं, सेम टू सेम, यही आपको करना है. However, there has been a sharp rise in people streaming music since 2013. Since 2013 it was not that much sharp. After 2013 it has increased tremendously. Next, in 2011 the majority of music sales were of CDs, that is 55%. In contrast, streaming was not common and was only 5%. See here 2011 where I'm pointing the cursor, streaming 5%, and see now where I'm pointing the cursor, CD 55%. Also, although people started download music, it only represents 35%. See 2011 beginning. As sales of CD began to fall, download starts to rise. See here, CD, the green line starts falling, and download, the red line starts rising. They rose steadily and downloads overtook physical sales in mid 2013. See here, mid 2013, somewhere here 2013, 2014, somewhere in between this. Always follow the cursor. See here, they have overpowered the CDs. The downloads have overpowered the CDs. During the same period, streaming doubled to 10%, but then it starts to grow more dramatically. Download peaked in 2014. See here, 2014, the downloads are at their peak or the highest point at about 43% of sales, but fell to 30% in 2018. See, the download red line is fell to 30% in 2018. This was slightly higher than physical sales, which shrank to 25%. It is more than physical sales. Physical sales are 25% now. See here, 2018, 25%, between 20 and 30. On the other hand, overtook both of them and accounted for just over 40% of the sales in 2018. So streaming overtook both of them, and streaming was utilized more than these two, and 40% sales in 2018. So this is how we have this part from overall. See here where I'm pointing the cursor, from overall to sales in 2018. This is your body part of paragraph writing, analytical paragraph, and the first two lines where I'm pointing the cursor, this is the introduction. Now you have to add the conclusion. What could be the conclusion? The conclusion could be, so we can see that since 2011 to 2018, people are more interested in using live streaming and downloads. Moreover, recently live streaming is the one which is on the top, and CD purchase has declined to 35%, and download is also stagnant after 2017, and it is somewhere close to 30%. So you can, like this, give a proper conclusion as what happened in the end, and this is how you write the analytical paragraph. See, this is another one. This is a question. The diagram is given to you. It's a bar diagram, and the question is given on the top. Study the chart given below, which is a result of a survey conducted in public schools and government schools of Vadodara. This depicts the type of activities that teenagers between the age of 30 and 19 years are involved during their leisure time. Write an analytical paragraph in 100 to 120 words. See here, we have given two colors. They denote, see here where I'm pointing the cursor, blue color for public and maroon color for government. Watching TV, net surfing, cell phone and friends. So public school, the children, 25% of children watch TV, and government school, somewhere around 38% are busy in watching TV. Net serving, public school, somewhere around 48%, and government school somewhere around 10%. Then cell phone, public school children somewhere around 18%, and government school children somewhere around, you can see here, 12%. Then friends, wasting their leisure time with friends, public school somewhere around 20%, and government school somewhere around 25%. So this is the data, And in the answer block, I have given you the center part, the body part of the paragraph. So this is the practice question for you all. You have to complete this analytical paragraph writing in your notebooks. Okay. The answer is the body part, which is for your reference. You can add other points in the body if you want. Intro and conclusion you have to give on your own. So watch the complete video and at the end, solve this last question in your notebooks for practice. So this is the end. I hope you like the video. There are other videos on class 10th, 11th and 12th CBSE English classes, and you can click on the I button at the corner of the screen which is coming right now, and you can watch my playlist and you can watch the other videos which contains more interesting topics which are related to CBSE senior classes 10th, 11th and 12th. I hope you like the video. Please hit the like button under the video and watch the video completely. That's the only way you are going to learn this analytical paragraph writing 100% complete. So I'm signing off for now. Bye bye. Take care. Happy learning.